How's it going, everybody? Gonna do a Atomic Shop review here today. I've been kind of excited to check out some of this Mothman stuff. Not a big Mothman person, but I do really love this cathedral kit. I think it would be very cool to make a big church or big cathedral filled with a whole bunch of spooky stuff. I know they kind of put this stuff together for like for a Mothman cultist, but I'm a real big fan of Warhammer, and I think it'd be really cool. I've been making a lot of sky camps lately, if you watch some of my videos, and I think it'd be really cool to kind of make like I don't know, like a Cathedral Colossus or something out of these. I know that's far-fetched, but something along those lines would be really cool. So, we have a couple of new bundles here today. We have the Terrible Cryptids bundle. And I am playing this on my main account, so a lot of stuff, the prices are going to be completely different for you, depending on what items you have and what items you don't have. In this one, I have the Sheep Squatch icon, a Cryptid Teeth backpack. I think stuff from some of the Rip Daring seasons in the past. But it looks like these are all returning items. I know that the Taxidermy Little Devil, I think, was in a paid bundle. I don't think that's been in an Atomic Shop before, so it's kind of new, but not really. So you got two statues here. You have a backpack flare, and an outfit and a hat that goes with the outfit. And I guess an icon. That doesn't really show it here. Not really something I'm interested. The next one over is, or the next one that doesn't have new stuff in it is the Mothman Weather Bundle. And I have the door, that door right there on the right. That's a nice looking cabinet. It's very, very nice if you're doing something like rustic. I love doors like that. It's so nice to put in like corners and stuff and just keep them locked or put them up against a wall with no doorway. But this one comes with the Mothman wind chime up there, and it's really dark. It's hard to see in that picture. Vengeful Mothman emo, which there's no picture for that, obviously. The door here on the right, and then the Mothman weather station. And that kind of gives you the same like Mothman equinox kind of weather, the big purple. I have a big problem with some of these weather control stations because they all sound like they have the Radstorm effect, and I kind of hate that. Same thing goes with like the Alien one that came out recently, and I love it. I love the color and the UFOs coming down, but I can't stand it sounding like a Radstorm constantly. But yeah. So the new one for this week is the Wicker Mothman bundle, like the Wicker Man. Comes with this giant, it's called a Gloom Goliath, but it's like the giant Wicker Man from the Wicker Man movies and the yeah. So you ever see those with Nicolas Cage? No, not the bees, not the bees. And then they have the, which one is this? The Gnarled Fence. This was recent, actually, in the last updated patch in the PTS. This finally came through, and Nuka Knights did a data mining video saying that was going to come out this week. So this is a new addition to it. This Wicker Man had been in here for a couple of weeks, so I knew that was coming, but I didn't know this was on its way. And then you have the Stone Cathedral Camp Kit. Comes with all these different door frames and walls and windows and roofs. And these two are old ones. This is just a large fire out of the 3 different fires you can get. And then a Mothman Cultist Goat Totem, which I've never really looked at it as a goat totem, but this is a really, really old Mothman camp item. And just for a better look, I know I showed it earlier, but these are all the different walls and stuff. It actually looks like there's a couple different ones in there that they're not showing in this picture. But I'm very interested. I've been kind of getting spited on some of the Atomic Shop items as of late. I really wanted the Curing Shed from last week, and even the Brahmin Tanning Rack looks good in like Raider camps, but I heard the Curing Shed is really bad. Only one item pops in there over an extended period of time. I don't know if it only holds one item or what, but everybody's advising players to not get it. Which I just moved to a food build, and that would have been great, but yeah, which I guess just doesn't work. You have a couple more things in here. You still have, I think, one more week for some of the Raider stuff. Not the best bundle, but it was the one. You know me, I'm a sucker for Raider builds and Raider camp items, and I love the stuff in that bundle. And in here, you got the Raid Runners bundle. Oh God, Raid Runners bundle. About time. And it comes out with some stuff. I think I got everything in here that wasn't Enclave themed. I guess this isn't Enclave themed either, but it's just a reskin of like 2 other power armors that we got, and this is an all black version. And the rest of the stuff I don't have are the Enclave, so like the headwear, the outfit, the data center, that thing, and the paint and the plasma caster. But I got the. Did I get this from the? I guess I got that from the Atomic Shop before. Then I think I bought them separately. And then you get a Ultra Sight crystal set. Yeah, very cool. It's not too bad. It's usually a 2400, so it's half off, I guess. 1200 if you're a Fallout First member. Very cool. I'll keep this on here so you can look at what is on here. These, I know I passed by them pretty quick. I feel like the giant medieval. Oh, there's that one back there too. This hasn't changed in a while though. I feel like the medieval portcullis is not good unless you have all the other walls with it. So this is like just the gate. I think it's a standout and not in a good way to me. All right, well, let's buy it. Let's take a look. So we are going to do this actually on a custom world. I don't want to mess up any of my builds. I do not have an empty camp space. Hopefully I have the right settings on here. That's right, I was bounty hunting. Alright, well, that's funny. It's funny how there's... You know what? There's a church right over here. Let's find a nice place here. I love Burning Springs. The weather is awesome here. And as somebody who lives in Ohio, I could not be prouder of how they represented Ohio. Alright, this looks pretty flat, right? This looks pretty flat. Am I gonna get attacked sitting over here? Oh well, we'll see. Let's do... It really doesn't matter. Let's do my makeshift bunker though, because I know there's more space I could be using. Alright, let's put it right here. Alright, let's move you out of the way. Alright, so what should we look first? I think everybody's going to be interested in the big Wicker Man. It's my least favorite thing in this bundle, but we are going to check it out. Here's the new. Ooh, there's a lot. Ooh, there's a lot. That's nice. Okay, so I don't see the Wicker Man here, so let's go... Holy shit. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, it comes with a door. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Alright, and then the Rip Daring thing I grabbed from the season. Alright, let's check this out. Costs 4 wood. I have no, I have nothing helping my camp budget here, or my camp resources, my requirements. This is pretty cool. Look at that. Alright. Let's put this down. Let's take this look first. Ooh, it made a Mothman effect. It made a sound. Oh, I like how the structure of it kind of looks like a bomb. It's pretty cool. I can think of some nice camp locations to put this in and make it look really cool. Damn, I might have to make a Mothman camp. Oh, hey! I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that either. Sorry about that. Alright. Very cool. Okay. Alright, so really is just like a little perch. That's cool. I'm a little disappointed. I thought there was gonna be some way to get to this top section here. So let's go into photo mode here. Let's take a look. Okay, so it's big. It's big. It's nice. It's like a good centerpiece. This up here, though, I'm really surprised we can't get up here. I bet there's like, you know, there's some way to, you know, glitch yourself into here and be able to use this space. Very cool. Just like a big sentinel. Very cool. Alright. Well, let's keep that there. Let's do... What was the other thing? Yeah, let's do these. Let's do the gnarled fence gate. Let's look there. So, did the door go with... Oh, the door goes with this. I was like, oh, the door must go with the archway. Alright, let's put this on. Needs support. Okay. Okay. Needs... Okay, maybe it's just because I'm like opening it from this way. So let's... Maybe if it's from the new menu, I can't use things. Okay. Huh. So let's... Okay, let's play by the rules. Let's see. I put like this here. And I do one of the new walls. Let's see where it is in this vast amount of walls here. These need to be in there in a new category. They need to break these up better. Okay, there's the cathedral. Oh, oh, that's nice. I like that. All right, so let's try out the door. Okay, so that works. So let me get this straight. This doesn't work on the thing it's supposed to, but it works in a regular doorway. Sounded like something was attacking me. That's a cool door. That's a really cool door. Even if you're like merging it with something else. Very, very cool. So now that I have it placed, can I pick this up? I don't understand. Maybe it's because I'm in a custom world or something, but I can't toggle the snapping off or anything either. Can I pick this up? Yeah, the toggling's just off and on. That's real annoying. Huh, okay. Well, let's go back to this guy. Let's see where the fences are. There's my bone fence. There's those ones. Gnarled fence. Okay, so this is kind of like a So they are not snapping. Sorry for the wind. I have all my windows open. It's a nice summer day here. Okay, so none of these are snapping, but I tell you what, I'll go ahead and 1, 2, 3, and there's a double. There's the 4, and then I'll go ahead and do these. I don't know what the difference is between this one. What's this? Oh, is it? Oh, pff, that'd be nice if I rotated it. Okay, there's that one. And then here's like a wider piece. This is like more wider. These are cool. I mean, from a distance, they kind of look more like barbed wire, I guess. At least to me it does. Oh. Again, I'm sorry for the wind. It's really blowing. But this is cool. I like the archway. This is really nice. Definitely gonna be using this for a Halloween camp. All right, and then now to some of the bigger stuff here. So we'll take that. Take that. Where's the sun facing? Let's do there. 1 second. Let's do the sun's gonna start going down on me here soon. Alright, let's make something. Let's just mock up something with these new walls. So do a door. There's a bit. Oh gosh, so good. So good. Okay, oh, and it has a double. Look at that. It's a double wall. That's nice. There's a bigger one. So I got that one, that one. Can I, of course, it won't let me put these down by myself. I don't know why that's not working right now. We'll put this one on here. We'll use these for some of the other ones. Okay, so we got one of those. Got these. Let's do this big guy. Oh, I'm excited to use that. And it looks like all the glass is in it, so it could still be like a pre-war or like a modern build. You can still use that with. Some of these other ones though, they're very. What's this? Is this just open? And that's just an open one. That's not bad. You can put a piece of glass in there or something. I have to look from the back. Sorry, I know it's not facing the other side, but this is nice. Let's try to wallpaper them. What does it look like? Oh. Well, whoops, don't have that one, I guess. I don't have that one either. I know I have red. Okay. Alright. How well does it work with the brick set? That fits? That fits. That one pretty much fits. Okay. So yeah, so these limestone, bluestone, and slate are like really nice looking with them. This is a good build set. It's a very good build set. I like it already. And I haven't even done any of the roofs yet. Okay. So let's look. We got those, we got those. We don't have any of the solid walls yet. So let's look. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So that's a double wall, stacked double wall piece. There's another one. I like these ones because there's ridges on it. That's nice. That's a handsome build set. Alright. And then we have one with the ridges and a half wall. And then we have a regular one. Nice cathedral wall. And let's go into build mode here. And let's do it in where the sun's facing. That was just those. Let's see, is there... So you do have your regular pieces. Hopefully you guys can see that. Regular piece. Slant walls. There's the other slants. They all kind of have like the same sort of like brick texture on them. Here is the archways, which is nice. Like, they got this little lip. Sometimes you like the lip, sometimes you don't, because it kind of messes stuff up. You're trying to build a certain way. Look at these. Look at that. What? How does that work? Okay, so it fits one wall, but it's a different. Oh, that's interesting. This is the first build set to have something like that. Let me tell you what. Let's move these over here. Look at that. Okay. So it looks like it's about a half wall. A half wall above. I mean it's a full wall. That's pretty cool. Let's put this to the side because we know how this one works. People are gonna be using these. People are gonna be using these for any kind of house just to give it more variety. And then even the same thing in that. Look at that! Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad they're listening. Of like different ones. We don't have wallpaper ceilings or anything yet, but that's very cool. All right, look at some of these half walls. So there's a regular one, just regular brick texture. Then these ones, I forgot what these are called, but oh, and this has glass in it too. Yeah, so you can use that in a modern one too. Too bad they don't have one of these that's all glassed up, or even like stained glass. This has a nice tint to it. Sorry. This has a nice tint to it. You see that? It's pretty nice. Pretty good. I wish it was a little bit more stained glassed, but so let's go to the. Oh, where am I looking at? Roofs. All right. Let's see. I'm just going off of name here because we have a lot of roofs. Frames, haunted, house of tomorrow. I want to do it before. There we go. There's a bunch of roofs here. Okay. So we have standard roof. We have. Oh, okay, you don't want to work. Okay. These are the standard ones. Okay, thank you. Some standard ones there. You have a broken slant. Wow. This world's weird, man. Okay, so I can't use it on that one, obviously. There's another broken one. There's another broken one. I'm glad they're giving us variety with these. This is nice. Okay, so this one doesn't connect at all here. Let me see if does it connect on the other side? It does. It does. Okay, so it snaps. Leave that there. So that's the most opening. This is a little bit of opening. I'm sure you could probably fall through there. And then this one you probably can't fall through. And then you have some of these bigger guys. So let's see these ones. So probably the same thing, right? So there's the mostly fucked up roof. There's a regular. Here's probably one that you can like fall through. Let's see if it snaps on the other side here. It does. So that's nice. You could probably fall through there too. More variety. And that one. And then, oh! And then you have one of these. Wait a second. Where are you snapping to? What is that snapping to? Oh no. Oh no. Don't be doing that. Okay. Alright, well now I gotta muck this up. So yeah, this is what all this looks like. I want to make sure that this works. Because if not, that's kind of disappointing. First we got put on walls here, right? There's one there and one there. Go back over the roofs. I'm kind of confused. Maybe I'm not using it right. Okay, so that snaps there. Maybe it doesn't just Can we snap something to like this side? No, it really does. Oh no. Um, I don't kind of lost for words. I don't know if this is supposed to be like this. If I was able to like free free place this, I feel like it works. But if you're for some reason if it's not working like my game is right now, then huh. Okay, well I'll play with that a little bit. Maybe you'll see that in a future build of mine. And we have this guy. This is handsome. This is cool. Okay, so this is a whole just a whole 1x1 roof on top here. Okay, so there's nothing there. So you could place something up there. And it looks like it has a floor in here. That's nice. So if you ever want to build inside of it, this is what it would look like out on the outside. But if you went inside, you could sit in here and build something and nobody would ever know. Very cool, very cool. Yeah. So that is the stone cathedral set. I want to make sure. I don't think it came with any new doors. I don't think. Well, probably just the one door for the Wicker Man, but just want to make sure before I let you go here. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Just in case, let's go to new. Let's look through them one more time. So you got the big Wicker Man that comes with the door. That's not connecting to it for some reason. It might just be me. It might work in other people's games. I'm not sure. Big Wicker Man. You got the Stone Cathedral set. So cool. Such a good set. I'm gonna play with it for a little bit, and I'll probably make a video on it. So many pieces. And then you have the gnarl posts, and I didn't see these little tiny posts here. Maybe that's the support that they needed. Is that the support? I don't exactly know why you would need that. Each one of them has. Yeah, each one has a post. None of them's open. So I don't know why you would need the post. But regardless, I guess the post is kind of nice if you need something very organic looking to like hold up a staircase or something. Very, very cool. I'm 100% going to be making a cathedral or a floating cathedral island or something, floating church. But yeah, this has been one of the first times I've done an Atomic Shop review. I'm not exactly, you know, rolling in money to buy everything in the Atomic Shop, even though it kind of looks like it. But if I see something that interests me, I will 100% be making more videos to look at stuff. You know, if you're ever interested in raider things or dirty wasteland things, modern stuff I don't normally buy, but anything dirty, grungy, scavenge, like scavenger type stuff, I will 100% be buying it. So, but yeah. Well, thank you for joining me, and I hope that you get a lot of fun out of this set if you are buying it or if you're thinking of buying it. And I hope this was helpful, you know, even if you aren't buying it, and kind of gauge your decision from there. So I'm gonna be signing off. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I'll see you guys in the wasteland.